We're going to go over our pattern pieces. We have our back swim, our front main piece, our pedal back piece, our pedal front piece, our armbands, our leg bands, and our neck band. We're going to start off with our bigger pedal pieces that go on the front, and we're going to gather the top of them. Now that they're gathered, we're going to set them aside, except for one at a time, and we're going to grab our back pedal pieces, and we're going to place them together, right sides together, and we're just going to pin it along the curved edge. Now we're going to sew on that curved edge. So now that it's sewn, we're going to flip them right side out, just like this. Now we're going to take our main front and back bodices, and we're going to place them right sides together, and we're going to pin at that shoulder seam. And now we're going to sew our shoulder seams. Now that our shoulder seams are sewn, we're going to set that aside, and we're going to grab our neck band. And we're going to place it, fold it in half, right sides together, and pin along that short side. And now you're going to sew down the short side. So now that's sewn, we're going to fold it in half, wrong sides together, and then we're going to set our neck band aside for a minute. And we're going to grab our bodice. We're going to open it up, right side up. Then we're going to pin our petals around. Our back bodice piece has 2 notches, and you pin the middle petal between those 2 notches. And then you're just going to pin petals all the way around. And now that those are pinned, we're going to grab our neckband. And I'm going to find my seam of my neckband, and I'm going to place it in the middle of the back pedal. And I'm just going to pin my neckband around where all those pins are. And I'm going to sew my neckband. So now that those are all sewn, I'm going to fold my bodice and line up my sides and pin right sides together on both sides and my crotch. Now I'm going to sew down my sides and my crotch. So now that those are sewn, I'm going to set this aside. And I'm going to grab my armbands. I'm going to fold them in half, right sides together, and pin along the short side. Now I'm going to sew down my side seam. So now that those are sewn, we're going to do the same thing we did with the neckband. We're going to fold it in half, wrong sides together, and then I'm going to set those aside. And I'm going to grab my bodice, and I'm going to grab my armband, and I'm going to find my seam, and I'm going to line it up with my side seam, and then I'm just going to quarter my band. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And then I'm going to sew both armbands on. So now that our armbands are on, we're going to set our bodice aside and we're going to grab our leg bands. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold them in half, right sides together, and pin along the short side. And we're going to sew down our short side. So now that those are sewn, we're going to do the same thing again, and we're going to fold them in half, wrong sides together, and then set them to the side. We're going to grab our bodice again, or our swimsuit, and I'm going to line my side seam of my leg band with my crotch seam. And I'm going to pin it, and then I'm going to quarter just like I did with the armbands, and I'm going to do that to both leg bands. I'm going to sew both leg bands on. And there you have it, the Bailey swimsuit.